No, be there.
I'd like to call to order the Liquor Commission for the 6th day of February 2023. Would the deputy clerk please take roll call?
Mayor Johnson,
Here?
Trustee Wilson,
Here.
Trustee Sipes,
Here.
Mr. Tricky,
Here.
Trustee Beck is absent.
Deputy clerk's taking the roll call, and we have a quorum this evening. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the December 19th, 2022 meeting, please.
So be. Second.
Motion by Mr. Tricky, second by Trustee Wilson. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes have been approved. Next, I'll present ordinance 1123 and entertain a motion for approval.
So made. Second.
Motion by Trustee Wilson, second by Trustee Sipes. Would Penny please present staff report for all 4 items related to 8638 North 2nd Street?
Sure. So ordinance 1123 is approving an increase in number of Class A liquor licenses. Currently, the code says we have 8. We're asking for it to be increased to 9. And that is for Top Dog Pizza and Pub. They're asking for a Class A, Class G, and Class P liquor licenses at 8638 North 2nd Street. Staff is recommending approval with 5 conditions, and those conditions are the outdoor dumpster or dumpsters must be stored within a well-maintained trash enclosure to be approved by staff. Signage shall comply with the village ordinance. The license is conditional upon the licensee obtaining a certificate of occupancy prior to opening the restaurant, compliance with all applicable building, health, fire, and zoning codes, and the applicant shall abide by the provisions of the village noise ordinance. That's assuming the Class P license is approved. They have a lot of ideas going with this new business. They're going to change the look of the old Taco Bell look to a nicer, more modern building, and we think it's going to be a good thing for the village.
Thank you. Would the applicant like to address the commission? If so, come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Scott Warner, and I represent Top Dog Pizza and Pub and the 8638 LLC that have purchased the property out in Machesney Park Mall. We've watched a lot of businesses over the years not thrive at that place or that location, and heard a lot of bad things about how nobody can succeed in that location. I personally disagree with that, and obviously my partners do as well. We're looking to invest a lot of money into the community, look to build a very nice pizza pub atmosphere that everybody, including everybody that works in this building, is going to be able to come and enjoy on a daily, weekly basis. Other than that, we're just really excited I'm sure you guys have seen the dumpster sitting outside the property. Had long conversations with James and Penny about the fact that we're going to start doing demolition here. We're not going to really, invest in redoing the facade and everything else until we actually have the approval for the liquor and gaming and everything else that goes along with it. Because that's just kind of part of what our business plan was to, make sure that this location thrives. So at this point, we're just excited for the approval from the village to give us everything we're looking for in the way of helping us be successful in the location. So.
Any questions for Scott? Anyone? No? Thank you. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion has been approved, and ordinance 1123 will go to tonight's board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next, I'll present resolution 6R23 and entertain a motion for approval.
So made.
Motion by trustee Sipes, second by Mr. Tricky. We've already had staff report. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries, and ordinance R6R23 will go to February 21st board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next, I'll present Resolution 7R23 and entertain a motion for approval.
So made. Second.
A motion by Mr. Tricky, second by trustee Sipes. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion has been approved, and resolution R7R23 will go on to February 21st board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next, I'll present the resolution 8R23 and entertain a motion for approval.
So made.
Got a motion?
Second.
Got a second. Motion by trustee Sipes, second by trustee Wilson. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's been approved, and resolution 8R23 will go on to February 21st board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next, I'll present the resolution 9R23 and entertain a motion for approval.
So be. Second.
Motion by Mr. Tricky, second by trustee Sipes. Would Penny please present the staff report for the next two items regarding 7834 North 2nd Street, please?
Sure. So Elsadat Jacoupy has purchased Gill's Diner. And so this is just changing ownership for a Class R license and a Class G license. Nothing else will change. Board is recommending approval with the following conditions. The outdoor dumpster must be stored within a well-maintained trash enclosure to be approved by staff. Signage shall comply with the village ordinance. The license is conditional upon the licensee obtaining a certificate of occupancy prior to opening the restaurant, although they already opened. So they have had their inspections. They have a few things that they have to make changes to, but that's not going to change. That's not going to stop their business and compliance with the applicable building, health, fire, and zoning codes. And that's it.
Thank you. Would the applicant like to address the commission? If so, please state your name and address for the record, please.
I have nothing to address, but I'm here to answer any questions if you guys have.
Any questions from anyone? No, not hearing none. Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion has been approved, and resolution 9R23 will go on to the February 21st board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next, I present resolution 10R23 and entertain a motion for approval.
So be. Second.
Motion by Mr. Tricky, second by trustee Wilson. Any discussion? Hearing none, will all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion has been approved, and the resolution 10R23 will go on to the February 21st board meeting with a positive recommendation. Next on the agenda would be reports. Does anybody have a report this evening? Next would public comment. Does anybody want to address the commission for the good of the village? Next would be adjournment. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So be. Second.
Motion by Mr. Tricky, second by trustee Sipes. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.